Hello, I'm back once again. Oh wait, I totally forgot to put comments. I need to do this. YouTube chat. Properties, URL, boom. Okay, there we go, now it works. I'm remembering how things work again. Also, yeah, it's been a while. It has been... How long has it been since last we've met? Last one... a month ago? Let's see what the exact date was. Whoops. May 26th, so yeah, a month... like a month and a week out. Yeah, how have you all been? Because it's been very eventful for me, at least. Oh, I am clipping off screen. There we go. Now I won't be clipping anymore. Because evidently, you'll see that big thing has happened to me. I've got myself a Switch 2 finally. I should probably change the camera so that it doesn't like auto focus. Alright, hand cam, properties, configure, and white balance, let's set that to off. I wonder if there is a way to just keep the white balance permanently, like it remembers to not do white balance. And let's also turn off autofocus. There we go. Apply. Now we can manually change the white balance. I think that's fine. Maybe turn down the saturation. Hope don't want them to be too gray. Yeah, I think that's fine. Well, maybe let's... Yeah, I think this looks good. Very rough morning, but things got better. Well, it sucks to hear that you had a rough morning, but good to hear that things are evening out, it seems. Hot and humid here in SoCal. It is hot and humid here in NorCal. But the awesome thing is that I love humidity. So, I've been doing pretty well. I should probably... Let me wipe the screen. Wipe the screen with my Tamagotchi towel. Microfiber cloth. There we go. Now, it looks cool and stuff. But yeah, I love the humidity. I hate the dry heat. So I cannot handle feeling all like super dry and adding lotion everywhere. And all that stuff, so I enjoy the fact that it's 90 degrees outside and 50% humidity. I'll start complaining once it hits like 80 or 90% humidity, but at 50%, I am doing pretty well. Let me lower the music just a tad. There we go. But yeah, today I decided, I finally got my parts in. As you can see, we've got the shell, and I also got parts in matcha green, as you can see here. And so I just took off the guardrail, or the magnetic rail, and put it onto here, so our accent color will be matcha green. I've got matcha green buttons and all that stuff. So yeah, we'll see how long it takes for us to take this thing apart. It doesn't seem to be too different than a Switch 1 controller. The big upside is that this thing is bigger than a Switch 1 controller, which, let me get a comparison. Here is the Switch 1 controller, and as you can see by the size, it's a little bit bigger, so hopefully this is easier to handle. I actually just did a shell swap for a friend for a Switch 1 controller, and I totally forgot how small
the internals of this thing are. But hopefully it's a lot easier to manage on this one. I do have my phone right here with a tutorial on how to take it apart. So we'll just go through it step by step, and hopefully I'll be able to follow along easy and do a good customization. So let's put the console. Oh yeah, the backside is very easy to do. I even did green on the sides here. But yeah, the backside of the console is very easy to swap out. Thank God, because on the Switch OLED, it was so hard. They like over-tightened every screw and made it so that you could barely even swap out the kickstand. So I'm so glad that they made it easier this time around. So let's move that out of the way. Let's get my tools here. We need the spudger, as they'll call it in the thing. We need a tri-screw and a regular Phillips head, and I think that's it. Oh, and we'll also need tweezers. Oh shoot, Mako Madness. It is Mako Madness. Oh yeah, it's Mako Madness. But yeah, alright, so let's get this on. Turn the volume all the way down. I know the first step is that there's actually a line right here, and on this one, you can actually like pull it off. And this rail is what covers all of the screws. So I like how they put a rail to cover the screws up, because on the other Switch controller, you can see that the screw holes are right here, here, and here. So they're just kind of bare, but having a rail cover the screws is very discreet. I like that. The one thing I don't like is that on the Switch, on the regular, like out of the box, the Switch controller, these things have like double-sided tape on them. So it's gonna be kind of hard to take these out, but the kit for the shell replacements do come with double-sided tape. I don't think I'll ever take off the double-sided tape because I really like how easy it is to pry this thing off and get access to the screws. But yeah, let's see if we can... Let's see, I'm gonna get closer, move the mic out of the way. Hopefully we can... Oh yeah, that's pretty easy to remove. There we go. There's a little bit of tape. Let's actually just remove the pieces of tape, if I can, with this plastic tweezer. Probably can't. Well, we'll just leave that there. And then now we have access to the... Wow, that's weird. You've got a tri-screw and a regular Phillips head. But I want to get to the battery as fast as possible. Let's move that there. Move the spudger right here. Alright, this one's the tri-screw. Hopefully it's the right size. Okay, and I am moving it. I was afraid I was stripping the screw. And there's a very short screw. I have to make sure that we keep track of that. Alright. Oh, these are very, very short screws. Okay. Just gotta see how the video does it. Oh, they're doing the opposite one. Oops. We'll put this off to the side. We'll take off this one. This is the one they're starting with. If I can easily get this one off. There we go. Yeah, let's remove that. Come on. There we go. Hopefully I don't get mixed up on which screw set is which. I'm a little OCD on which, on like screws need to go back to the same screw hole no matter what. Alright, so there's that one. Oh, I totally forgot that there is a screw hole right here. Oh, and right here. Okay, so yeah, they're very discreet with the screws. I like that. Oh, thank you, Caliber, for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Holy moly. Alright, let's take off this one. There we go. I need to make a GIF animation for subs and follows on screen, because I don't think it's been working for a while, or at least I haven't checked. Let's see, this one is... yeah. Need to put the tri screw. Have to make sure I'm not stripping it. Gosh, I feel like I need one of those... I really should buy those, glasses... or like a magnifying glass that's head-mounted. Kind of like that one guy in Toy Story 2 when he was fixing up Woody. What are we doing to the Switch controllers? We are swapping them out with different shells. So let me put this screw down in the right spot. So we're taking this controller, this is our first controller, and we're swapping it out with this one, with the D-pad, and it's matcha green, and it's clear. Probably doesn't look as vibrant as it does IRL, but it is pretty cool. Not only that, I bought upgrades to the Joy-Con. We've got, I believe these are TMR sticks. I don't know what TMR is. I thought Hall Effect was the new thing, but I guess TMR is better than Hall Effect. I don't know how you can get Hall Effect into such a small item, but we've got them. The one thing that is annoying about these is that the black ones were out of stock, or the gray ones, whatever color was out of stock, and they only had the blue and the pink ones. So unfortunately, even though we've got all of this colored, the sticks will always be blue or pink, which I guess that might help, considering that internally in the Switch, it even though we've changed the shell, internally the Switch will know that the left Joy-Con is the blue one and the right Joy-Con is the red one. So I guess it's easier if we have these in here. However, even though that is the case, I do have some other joysticks right here. These ones are clear purple, so we can figure out a way to remove the latches here, because as you can see, these are just... we just flip off these latches, and it comes off, but it's locked behind the actual joystick head. If I can find a way to remove the joystick head, then we can swap out these rings with the clear purple rings on the replacement parts that I bought. But I don't think we'll be able to figure that out today, unless one of you happens to know how to remove the rubber dome on here. TMR are low-powered, less prone to interference, and more precise, and require smaller magnets. Oh, that's actually cool. Don't you have something from Kuga? A green guy doing a thumbs up? Oh yeah, that's right, I do. Did it show up on screen? I'm usually so focused on whatever I'm doing that I can never catch the actual notification up on OBS. But if it showed up, then cool. It is working as intended. Alright, so I've got all the screws out. I can see it's already starting to come apart, which is good. Insert the flat end of the spudger. Bottom shell. Wait. Let's see. Use a spudger to gently pry open the bottom shell along the indicated area. Once some clips are released, hold the opening with your finger to prevent the clips from snapping back. Okay, let's see. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I don't know how this is clipped on. Let's see if there's if this thing helps us. Oh, let's first take off this one. Let's see if we can learn, like, do a practice run of this thing. Okay, so it does look like this is all attached to the rail. Wonder how the rail... Okay, so looks like we have to, like, pull it back and then pull it off, and that's how the rail system works. So let's put these off to the side. Let's see if we can recreate that here. So, spudger. Okay, bring this whole piece up. Okay, that clip has been released. Okay. Got these parts released. How far does it need to be released in that direction? Let's see how they open it up on screen. How are they doing it? Okay, remove the entire shell. Hold the bottom section and lift upwards to release the clip. Ah, so it is all onto this hinge here. Just a little divot in the plastic of the rail. So... yeah, I think it's best if we push forward. Or maybe... I forget how this was attached in here. How was it attached? Oh, I need to pull back. And then... pull back and then lift up. Okay. So with this... I guess we'll push... we'll pull this back. Then lift up. I guess it doesn't matter even if we break this thing, because it's just gonna go into my box of spare parts. Let's see. There we go. Ooh. Thank God we didn't pull anything out or break anything. Okay. Let's get the spudger, remove the... what's it? The rumble feature. Okay. Now that that's there, let's gently pull this out. Or I guess maybe we can just leave it dangling here. But yeah, that is this part off. We can toss that aside. Okay, so they open this up. Oh, it's telling us to remove this part. Okay, so that's the release. Use the spudger, gently pry open. Okay, so that's, we've already been reading that. Let's put that piece right here. Now we have access to this screw, bunch of different screws here. Oh yeah, even ones right here. Okay. Let's see how they remove this. I just wiggle left and right. I guess not the worst thing even if I do break this, because I don't like rumble on my controllers anyways. But the battery is the one I really need to take out. We don't want to be messing with the electronics in here, with the battery still intact. There we go. Oh, that's an easier way to get these out. Use the spudger. If I can even get a grip. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we have this. Let's go and actually install this into... I forgot which direction it was going in. Let's go back on the video. Okay, so it was going in this direction. Yeah, okay. So we've got this back piece. Kind of cool looking. I like the little waffle sort of texture it's got. The green reminds me of those veggie sticks, hollow chip green. Yeah, the veggie straws. Veggie straws are so good. I haven't had them in such a long time, though. How's it going? How's your B-Day? Oh yeah, my date of manufacturing was just the other day. I am the human equivalent of 28 years old. But I am much, much older than that. Alright. But yeah, that was fine. I worked on my manufacturing day, so that kind of sucked. But it was an easy day at work, so I just kind of chilled out. Nothing too crazy. I actually ended up spending my manufacturing day yesterday. Went to awesome old Santa Cruz, California, with the beach boardwalk. Didn't end up riding on any of the rides because it was way too expensive to ride these rides. $7 a person a ride. Good lord. And my childhood favorite attraction was a dinosaur train, and that was $8 per person, which was insane. But yeah, that was kind of disappointing. But I just ended up walking around on the beach. Had myself... I didn't have a gremlin-looking Sonic popsicle stick. I had a gremlin-looking SpongeBob popsicle stick. They no longer have the gumball eyes. SpongeBob had a frickin' chocolate chip eye, which I feel like is not as cool. Then again, I never liked the gumball eyes. I always just spat them out anyways. It was a Twitch sub, so it was a standard Twitch notification. Any custom is probably on YouTube. I see, I see. Aren't veggie sticks just reconstituted potato sticks dyed in vegetable colors? I mean, probably. That's probably what it is. Right, how do they take off the trigger? Ugh. God, I just burped. And you know when you have a burp, it like gives you a second wind of the last thing that you ate? Gosh, I had durian-flavored Pocky Sticks. Don't try them. I thought it was going to be like artificial durian flavor. Because, you know, sometimes artificial fruit flavors are better than the actual fruit flavors. Or like they're more sweetened up. Like, I'm not a big fan of watermelon, but I love watermelon-flavored things. I thought that was going to be the same with durian. Was not the same as durian. As soon as I opened up the bag of Pocky, it just a waft of high school gym sock just hit my nose. And it did so much damage to me just from smelling it. But yeah, I just ate the tip of it, and good lord, I hate it. I do have a Spam Musubi on me to refresh my my palate. All right, how do they do this? All right, they do this, and then they lift up. I'm not entirely sure how they're lifting it. Can't be too difficult. It's probably the same process with the other Joy-Con, so I guess we can... that doesn't feel like I'm putting too much pressure on this thing. Ugh. Yeah, how is it? How do they work it? I want that Spam Musubi. I never liked the gumball eyes. How do you describe durian taste? I mean, it tastes like how high school locker room smells. Like, it really is like one of the worst things, but it's not like I don't actually know how to describe the garbage scent. It's definitely a bitter smell. It is not good. It is not like a sour sort of smell, like you know when you have like beer cans left over and it's got like a soury sort of scent, or like it's not like rotten fruit or rotten, well, maybe like rotten eggs. Well, rotten eggs has a sulfury scent. This definitely, durian does not have a sulfury scent. But yeah, durian is like its own unique gross scent. Come on. How do we... Oh, that's how. Okay, just force it. Yeah, it's pretty much on the same connection as the original Joy-Cons were. Alright, so let's... We no longer need this button. Let's grab... this replacement button. Which one is this one? This one's ZL. Let's grab the ZL piece. Place that there. Okay, what else are they doing? Let's... Right, they're directing us to take out some of the screws. Let's see, Phillips. Okay, so it looks like we're taking out all Phillips head screws. Let's take out this. Okay. Just have to make sure I take out the correct ones and remember where each of them frickin' go. At least I have a video that tells me where these will go. Let's move that one. Right now we have to do the hidden one here. This one and this one. So it's like bad watermelon. I guess. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of watermelon to begin with, so I can't really describe it to watermelon because I don't really eat watermelon. Oh, they've got some screws, or got a spring here. Let's go remove that spring. Okay, now let's go move on with taking this apart. Also, it's a good thing that the kit that I have comes with replacement screws. So if I lose one, which you guys have seen how I build Gundam models, there's always one piece that ends up falling on the floor. It's a good thing that we've got replacements. Okay, I've also heard... Ooh, that one's a long screw. I've seen that this battery is taped in here pretty well. I may or may not, because, like, we've got this clear piece, but I don't think we'll really need... Like, I don't think we need to replace the bracket that this thing is taped onto. So we might just not even need to use this clear purple piece, but we'll see how hard it is to actually take off. Oh yeah, let's grab that screw, put it in that corner. Alright. After they do that, just gotta wait for the video to run its course. Man. I'd imagine anything labeled as durian flavored should be treated as a warning than an advertisement, I suppose. Still kind of frustrated that the Switch never got any real racing game because of the digital triggers. Big letdown for me. Man, I'm trying to find a racing game, like a good racing game on Switch 2, and it's literally just Sonic Crossroads and Mario Kart, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I wish they had, like, maybe you can't do stuff with the Joy-Con, but if you had like another Switch controller that could do analog triggers, that would make for an excuse to have a racing game on the Switch. I wish they could just do that. Yeah, I want to find a Switch game that has like JDMs to drive, but there's literally no Switch game with JDMs. It sucks. What the hell? Wait, so this piece... that just comes off. Oh, that does just come off, and that releases this trigger. Okay, so that comes out. Oh, there's 2 springs in this trigger, so let's... we don't need this piece. Actually, I think that piece is in... along with these parts. What I believed was a spare. Should probably put these pieces in a little a dish. Okay. No, those pieces are not... Oh wait, yes they are. They are in here. Just take this out. Should probably take out the clear tape for the mouse rail. Alright. Stuff this in there. Okay. And now for this part, I should probably dump out all the pieces. Right, I can toss that bag out, keep this here. Take out these replacement sticks. And then take this out. What about Forza or Gran Turismo? They're not on the Switch, unfortunately. They're not on the Switch. I'm specifically looking for JDM racing games that are on Switch. And you can't really find any. Alright, so let's keep these pieces here. I am grabbing a piece that's identical to this one. Okay, so it is this piece, right? You can toss that there. We should probably take out the iron rod in here with your release hatch. Oh, Jesus. That is really... Oh my gosh, that is super in there. Oh my goodness. Am I able to, like, push that out? Oh my gosh, I feel like I need to bite this thing in order to pull it out. And this is definitely going to ruin the tweezers. Oh, it's not even thin enough to go in there. Okay, I'm going to just bite this thing with my teeth. Oh, and that did the trick. Okay, now we can just plunge. Okay, this is a way tighter fit. Oh. Where did that piece go? Oh, okay. Let's see if I can put my hand... Okay. I don't know why that piece is so tight. But yeah, let's just put that in there. I guess we don't even really need the bars that it comes with. Or maybe we should. No, they're like exactly the same. We don't need to use these bar pieces. Put that off to the side. Or is a perfect game for you? JDM, K-Trucks, and your favorite car, the Lamborghini Countach, all in one game? Oh, maybe I need to pick it up for myself. I'll play it on PC. How's the teardown coming along? The teardown is going pretty well so far. No hiccups so far. Alright, so this one's L. None of the springs have flown out yet. There's that one. Plug it in. Usually these springs, they're always flopping out whenever I do teardowns on Joy-Con 1s. It looks like Joy-Con 2 has a bit more grip. Gosh, this is sounding like frickin' Eurocamp a little. Okay. Try that again. There we go. Okay, this piece. It's all good. We can toss these to the Shadow Realm. Alright. Keep that there. Now we're on to the next step. Okay, they're recommending taking off this whole thing. Okay. Yeah, let's go remove this ribbon cable. And then remove. There we go. Yeah, maybe it is worth it to fully replace the battery housing. So why don't we actually do that? Let's take this piece here. Just get it out of the way. Alright, get this screw out. We can now lift this piece. You always have to be very careful with ribbon cables. They are very sensitive. And while I've never ripped or broken a ribbon cable, I have bent it in a way, like the one thing that is very difficult for me to do, or to not do, is to not damage the ribbon cable for the light up feature on a Switch 1. On most of my Switch 1 controllers that I've customized, unfortunately, actually I think I can show an example of how I mess up a controller. Yeah, on this one, you can see the light. Oh, this one's fine. Wait, it's another controller. Oh yeah. See on this one, the second light and the third or the second and the fourth light do not work because I bent the ribbon cable. This ribbon cable right here, I bent it in a weird way, so it just doesn't work. But at least it works half. At least I didn't completely destroy it, but that's usually when I customize a controller, if you see that, that's how you know that I worked on it, unfortunately. But I'm hoping these pieces are a lot easier to handle. Okay. If I can just push this in, there seems to be some resistance. There we go. Just needs to... There we go. Snap into place. Now we can drop this screw in there. Right, be very careful in screwing a new screw hole into plastic parts. Don't want to tighten it too much, just enough. That's the biggest fear with working with clear plastic. You don't want to over-tighten it. There we go. At the first sign of resistance, you need to stop screwing. Which should be a life lesson. If there's ever any resistance, you shouldn't continue the screw-in. Okay. How to take apart the battery. I wonder why there's so much foam around the battery. Oh. Alright. I think we can slowly but surely remove the battery. Come on. They did say that this part is very stuck in there. So that's why they have a bunch of double-sided tape to... Okay. Now I need to get a second pair of tweezers to get this first pair of tweezers out. We have reached our first hiccup. Let's see if I can grip it with my Miku nub. Okay, my Miku nub is too short. Great. Or my Miku nippers. Where is my good tweezers? Are my good tweezers not in here? Oh, wait, they're right here. That's what I get for relying on dumb plastic tweezers. There we go. Now let's get this metal one. There we go. It's coming out easier. Now let's get this spudger. Move it under. Now we can free up this. I like the name of the Gundam in the new Forza, Chaser Zero. Chaser Zero sounds like the first person to hit exclusively on trans people. I mean, Chaser doesn't necessarily mean they like trans people. Chasers can just be people who chase for fetish regions of any sort of fetish. You can have femboy chasers, you can have Asian chasers, you can have BBW chasers, using all kinds of things. Chaser Zero, the ultimate reply guy mech. Okay, let's see if we can... Okay. Here we go. Ooh, I hear the kind of like the tape releasing. Okay. Maybe I should just... Oh, come on. Okay, hear the tape releasing a bit. Oh my goodness. I should probably move this along as it's coming out. Okay, we're getting there. Yep, the tape releasing is getting higher pitched, which means it's finally out. Okay, so we've got the battery out. I don't know why there's foam all along. Honestly, I don't really think we need the foam. So I'm just gonna drop it in. Here we go. We have a part fully swapped. Epic. We will leave that to the side. It's probably the scariest thing we've put together for this thing so far. So far. Hopefully that's the most stressful thing of this entire process. I really don't want anything to be more stressful than that. Okay, so they remove the ribbon cable. I assume we're going to be removing these two ribbon cables as well. Yeah, they're just going straight for here. Right, so they're removing... Yeah, they're just taking out every ribbon cable. Flip up the lock. Which one is the lock on this one? Oh, very careful with ribbon cables. Pull it out. There we go. And then... There we go. These are the locks. So... Let's remove this one. Very careful. This one is for the optical mouse sensor. Okay, got all the ribbon cables out, which means we need to do some more unscrewing. Let's move these to the side. It's weird listening to all of the Zelda music, because Zelda is like a series I never play. So this is like the one song so far that I recognize. Okay, so taking out these screws. Okay, so they're mainly freeing the Joy-Con analog sticks. I think now we can take it out. Okay. Can we pop it out? No, we can't pop it out. Okay, so it's stuck underneath this PCB. Looks like we're taking out the rest. I think these are the last of the screws. So let's just go with the final, unlock the final layer. So glad that I haven't had to need the tri-screw. I might be able to keep it from rattling with vibrations later. I guess, but there's already double-sided tape on the bottom to keep it in place. I mean, if it becomes a real problem, at least from here, there's not a lot of ribbon cable disassembly, so if it becomes a problem in the future, I can easily get back to this point. So at least I've got that going. Okay. There's that. Let's get the rail. Well, this one's very tightly screwed in. I don't like that. Oh, that's why, because it's a very long screw. Right, the last 3 screws. Right. Oh. I hate when these screws, they just move around. I need to get like a magnetic iFixit rubber mat eventually. Every time I go to Micro Center, I'm always eyeballing that thing. Okay. Now that one. Final screw. Okay. I think we have everything. I know there's probably some screws in the rail system itself. Yep, okay, there's 2 or 3 screws. Oh, everything is coming apart from the top. Ooh, okay. Let's put that down. Ooh, very interesting looking. Okay, and we pull it from the front. Oh, it's actually like taped in. What the hell? It's actually got some electrical tape keeping it in place. That is very interesting. Yeah, let's just take that off. Okay, we have the old one. We should probably mark it in order to signify that this is the old one, so I don't get confused. Let's just do X on there. Still looking forward to Ocarina of Time remake. As somebody who has never finished, I have owned every single Ocarina of Time remake, except for, or I've owned every single Ocarina of Time except for the original one. So I have the GameCube Ocarina of Time, and I have the DS Ocarina of Time. I also have it on Wii Virtual Console, and all that stuff. As many times as I've owned that game, I've never finished it. So maybe this will be the time I finish Ocarina of Time. Alright, let's go grab these buttons. We don't need these buttons. We can toss these. Oh my gosh, they're glued in? Wow. Interesting. They're not glued in, they're like, double-sided taped in. Right, now we attach the rubber dome onto the new faceplate. There we go. How cool. Okay. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we need to add the screenshot button. You can toss this to the side, toss that button. There we go. Screenshot button goes right here. Very cool. Okay. Leave that there. Let's take this apart. Drop this in. Just leave that there. Okay. Now we have to go into like a sub build on this thing. At least we have these pieces. Okay. Phillips head. Let's get this one. Probably should have got some water before this, but you know what? Whatever. This part seems pretty self-explanatory. Oh! The theme song for Wind Waker. I love this song. Honestly, Wind Waker and Breath of the Wild are the only Zelda games I've ever actually finished. I think I've almost finished Minish Cap. Oh, and I also beat Four Swords Adventures. That one's a fun one. Ooh, okay, that spring is very powerful. I'm so lucky it didn't just fly out of here. Okay, so we keep this piece. Alright. I actually think that piece... Actually, no. We can... I don't know why I need the clear part for this piece, considering that this rail is the... what's it? not clear. Right, so here's the connector point. Oh god. How do I take this out? I take the spudger. Lift up the corner. Ooh, I don't like how that feels. Let's go see how they do it. Okay, so they take off this black piece. Take out the spring. Pull out the connector. Oh, they're just pulling that... Oh, they just pull it up. Okay, with tweezers. Here's my good tweezers. Okay, it's just pressed in there with friction. Oh, and those also have springs on them. Let's pull this up. Be very careful. Ooh. Okay. Now we just... Yeah, these things have the springs attached to them right here. Okay. Jeez Louise-em. Okay. This one, SR. SR. Drop those in. Let's put these off to the side. Looks like there's some like rubber pads in here. I don't know what that is all about. Let's go grab and transfer these rubber pads. I'll probably be doing that before adding the buttons. There's 1 out of 4. Oh. Was that really just the bottom portion? Looks like it. Place that one. Awesome, okay. Gosh, this song is so good. I freaking love Wind Waker. Crazy to think that it was hated on so much. I mean, I guess in hindsight, it's not crazy that it got a lot of hate, but I'm so glad that in hindsight, people retroactively love this game. Okay. What the hell? It's like a little like nanoblock piece, which now I understand where that piece, the context of this piece. Need to get this little nubbin. Glad to have you back, and nice Switch 2 mod. Thank you, thank you. It's nice to be back. It's been too long since I've streamed. Okay. Got these. We can toss this bag out. Grab the little nipple button. Take that off. At least there's no orientation. This is supposed to go, so we can just add that here. And do a drop in. There we go. Just need to figure out how to get the light, these light pieces out. Looks like they're very much stuck in there. Unless there's a way to... Let's see how Extreme Rate does it. By the way, all of these parts that I buy exclusively from Extreme Rate. I am an Extreme Rate diehard. I love their pieces. I mean, their pieces for Switch 1 used to be very bad. Now with Switch 2, they've done a very good job at what's it? Doing a lot of good, what am I even trying to say? Plastic application. Because before, Extreme Rate used to make all of their items exclusively in white plastic and then spray paint it different colors, but now Extreme Rate uses actually colored plastic. So that makes for a way better building experience. Okay, so it looks like this part is... Oops. Might as well just throw out those tweezers. This part is taped in, this clear part. But... who says that we can't try to remove it, even though it has tape? Oh. Maybe this is not the best idea. But we doing it anyways. Oh yeah, I can just pull this apart. I don't even need to apply a new color thing. Like protective light. I can just reuse this one. Yeah. Let me pull that out of there. There we go. And then just put this one in. There, and it already fits flush. Awesome. We can toss this blue thing out. Now we can put these buttons in, make sure it's the right orientation. SL. SR. Awesome. You have to get this springy spring. I'm not sure what the right orientation of this spring is, but we'll just put this in here. Gosh, the fact that it points out so much is very scary. It's a very loaded spring. Okay. Let's gather this. Oh, I guess I can take out that piece. Okay. Push it in with a little bit of friction. Okay, add a little bit of friction in there. There we go, it snaps in place. Okay, that feels nice. Okay, I think... okay, now that feels perfect. Alright, skip all of this crap. Oh wait, what did they do? Let's just go on the opposite side. Right? Was that opposite side? Can't... or was it this way? Oh yeah, definitely this way. They're both facing up. Drop this screw, or drop this spring. Now we push this all back in. Oh, come on. Gotta aim. Okay, now it's in the right place. Okay, now we can reassemble this part. Gotta be very careful when making new screw holes. At least it's not clear plastic, so we can be a little bit more rough. Okay, everything is still clicking properly. I want to play Wind Waker Remaster again. Too bad it's exclusive to Wii U. I'm surprised. I'm legitimately surprised they have not brought that back. Considering, isn't Twilight Princess on Switch? I could have sworn Twilight Princess is on Switch. Or maybe I'm probably thinking about Skyward Sword. But yeah. Yeah, Nintendo is sleeping on easy money by not porting the Wii U version of Wind Waker with a little bit of work on Switch. Man, Nintendo is very smart with money, but they're also very stupid with money. At least they're not Sony stupid, getting rid of physical media. What's so crazy is that they announced getting rid of physical media right after a bunch of people got their Sony movies, their digital library removed. It's like they showed us what could happen with like the sins of digital only, and then they announced that they're not doing physical anymore. It's like, that is such a like wild move. Ooh, look at that. Amazing. Okay. Now that we've got that in place, we can toss this out. Let's see, we need to do these stickers. This is for, we've got these little like pieces right here. These are supposed to be right here for the rail to glide on. Glidon sounds like a Pokemon name. Okay. Let's add this sticker. And then this sticker. Gosh, I hope everything ends up working. That I put this thing back together. I think Twilight Princess HD is only on Wii U, damn. Don't remind me about Sony literally shooting themselves in the face. When you said you had a Switch 2, this isn't what I was expecting. I mean, it'll look like a normal Switch 2 once we're done. There we go, take off the protective layer. Now we get this piece. If I can pick it up with my tweezies. Oh, okay, of course it fell. Ooh. Okay, it goes through fine. Now we can just press it in. Now let's do this side. Get this dang sticker off. Boom, okay. Grab this piece. Oh! Grab this piece. Oh! Oh. Come on. There we go, okay. Flip this over. Oh! And fun fact, did you know? Did you know? I used to own, or I still own an ocarina. I have a blue one, just like the one in the game, and I used to be able to know how to play this song, but I haven't used an ocarina in so long that I've completely forgotten how to use that thing. Alright. There we go. Now the rail is complete, and it glides very well. Sony is shooting itself in the face, and then Bethesda is trying to drown itself in a kiddie pool. I forgot what Bethesda is doing. What are they doing that's annoying in the gaming industry? It's very fun to press. Alright, so we've already put in our buttons. Oh, we actually didn't put in the minus button. Totally forgot about the minus button. Oopsie poopsie. And drop in. Okay. Let's get our TMR off. Okay, TMR. Still don't know how to take off the... Like, we can pop that off. Pop this off. And now this piece is, like, free. But I still don't know how to remove the actual part and then swap it out with one of these ones, a non-TMR joystick. I was like, I don't want to just drop the regular extreme rate replacement joystick in here. I want to actually utilize the TMR joysticks. Oh, did half of Bethesda get shut down?
Did you hear Microsoft was using the profits of Minecraft to help hide how much their games division was losing for years? What a healthy industry. Jesus Christ. The games industry is so effed. And as much as we hate Nintendo for, justifiably, for the crappy things they do, they are the lesser of the evils. And they are pretty much saints at this point. Nintendo and... Actually, let's figure out how to dismantle this thing with this one. Nintendo and Steam are the only saving graces of gaming for now. Why don't we actually try to actually just take this fully apart? Let's see if we can even do that. Looks like maybe I'd need... Could I use this as a way to get underneath the metal and bend it? At the very least, with this this nipper, if the blade breaks, I actually have replacement things, because you can actually take off this blade and replace it. Honestly, one of the cooler modeling things I own. Now, the metal is pretty tight on there. Yeah, I can't remove that. Man. At least with these sticks, I only wasted $5. Buying from wholesale saves you so much money. If I bought this on Amazon, it would have cost me like $10, and then I'd be really mad that I wasted $10 on a thing. Gosh. But man, having blue on this controller is gonna annoy me so bad. But I guess we've got no choice. Unless I figure out how to replace the ring. We need Sega to come back with Sega Pluto or something. That would be awesome. Nintendo is a different kind of evil, and Steam at least knows it needs customers. That is true. Okay, I guess... Well... Yeah, I guess we'll just... drop this in. Gosh, what Zelda game is this even from? Okay. Let's go put the minus button back in. Put the rubber dome over that. Oh, another Wind Waker. Okay. Now let's grab this rubber dome. I think this is like my favorite song in Wind Waker. Honestly, I think Wind Waker is like my first RPG, so I didn't even realize that... for the longest time, I didn't realize that there was stuff outside of Outset Island. Or... yeah, that's the starting island, Outset Island. So I was just running around. Wait, is there a cover? No, there is no cover on this. Okay. I thought there was like a protective cover on the back of the ribbon cable end. But no, the ribbon cable that's the end that's supposed to be in here is fully how it needs to be. Okay. Got the new sticks, the TMR stick in here. Oh, they want to put this in here first. Okay. All plugged in. Now put the PCB back. Okay, hopefully I remember where each
screw goes. Oh, they at the very least tell you where the screws go. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Now you can see the blue on here. Okay. Just test fitting everything. We've got these screws. Come on, magnetize, why don't ya? Okay, gotta be careful with the clear plastic. Right. I feel like it's not going in all the way. Okay, now it's fully going in all the way. Oh, I hate that it slipped. I don't like stripping the screw even once. It never feels good to slip a screw and strip. Okay, come on. Get inside. Okay. That's in. Be very careful. Okay. Okay, it's all in correctly. Okay. Now I just need to get the other screws. I think I remember. Wait, go back in the video. I need to see where the screw locations are. Okay. Now I recall. Put this in the top corner. Oh god. Get in there. Okay. Oh fuck. Let's go screw that. Oh my god. Bethesda is taking forever with Elder Scrolls and nothing with Fallout, which is crazy how popular it is due to the TV show. No new mainline game in 15 years. In 15 and 11 years. Wouldn't be surprised if this was the second death of video games. Yeah, this is the next video game crash. If GTA 6 wasn't coming out soon, I think 100% people think that there would be another video game crash in the next few years. Is GTA 6 gonna be worth it? I don't think it will. I feel like GTA 6 might be... GTA 6 itself is a condensed version of the AI bubble. Companies are being told that it's going to be the best thing ever, but when it actually comes out, is it going to be? I mean, I've barely ever played GTA 5, so I don't know. I don't have any horse in the race for GTA 6. The only GTA I played like extensively, even a little bit, was Vice City. Vice City was fun. Oh, this long screw is really screwing with me. Make sure it's in like all the directions. Yeah, because I don't think any of these parts are pre-threaded. Okay, this part goes right here. GTA 6 will either underperform or make $1 gorillion. I don't doubt that it would make $1 gorillion. GTA 6 will not save the industry. That's too much for it to carry. I mean, I don't think GTA... There's nothing for GTA 6... There's nothing of the gaming industry for GTA 6 to save. Like, it is just It's not going to save anything. It is just another product within this gaming system. I don't get how people could think that there's a way that GTA 6 could save a gaming industry. When does that game even come out? That's next year, right? In springtime? Okay. That one works. That one works. Awesome. These feel great. Even this button. Okay, it all feels good. That is all I could hope for. Alright. We put in this one? Or do we put this one in first? I think we have to put these back in. Okay, that went in very smoothly. Lock it in. Yeah, and the thing with ribbon cables is that they're not meant to be taken in and out. So you should only really take apart a ribbon cable. I've heard it recommended that you should only do this like maybe 4 times at most. Okay, so let's be very careful with this one. Okay, now that's flush. It's probably pushed all the way in. Push that. Okay. Now that we've got this, now we can go right here and add this ribbon cable. Yeah, you shouldn't be customizing these over and over again. You should only open these things up once you really need to, or if you really need to, which is why I'm kind of upset that I can't get rid of this cursed blue ring. But you know what? Some of my controllers have blue in them, so I think it's an excusable thing. Okay, come on. Connect that in there. I think that's all the way plugged in. Oh. Okay. Now, carefully. There we go. Okay. Now that that's in place, I don't know which screw these ones go to, but I'm sure the video will tell me. Okay, they're putting in the ribbon cables again. Oh, now they're doing the battery replacement. Yeah, get rid of this junk. We don't need to put in that. Are they gonna put in the screws? Come on. No, they're gonna put in the shoulder button. Which will go... okay. Okay, that feels great. Wait, it's November of this year? I could have sworn it was spring next year. What the heck? Yeah, if anything, GTA 6 will add more fuel to the fire. Not that it's going to be bad, but it'll probably have the same issues that every game nowadays has. Yeah, it's going to be 1,000,000 gigabytes large. It's going to have a lot of bugs on day one. There's going to be a huge patch that's going to add to how much gigabytes it's going to be. Especially because it's an American-made game. Gosh, what is it with other countries except for Japan and minimizing game sizes? Like, for some reason, it's only Nintendo that's able to condense game sizes to be a reasonable size. Every other game developer is like, what if our game is like 150, 200 gigabytes? Who cares? And then they sell us consoles that only have a terabyte of memory. So what, you can only add like 5 games onto your console if you're not packing it with a bunch of indie stuff that's only like a gigabyte? Because like, frickin', I know this is comparing apples to oranges, but I downloaded Mina the Hollower onto my Switch too, and the fact that it's only 1 gigabyte, that's wild. That is crazy. Even with like Pokemon games, they're the size is like super small. Come on. Place it in. Yes, you're putting the springs in. We already put the springs in. Yes, yes, I know about that. Okay, wait. Ooh, which screws were these? Shoot, I totally forgot which side I put the screws on. Which screws were these ones? That's what I'm trying to remember. Frig! Oh no. I don't recall which screws were what. Oh, okay, this... Oh, the spring came loose on this one. There we go, now there's bounce back. Let's see, which screws, or which screw holes are we working with? Come on. Speed things up. Okay, 3 screws. So this one, and this one. I think... Okay, I think I remember. Probably these ones right here. I have 4 screws, but I think that I unscrewed something early. Comparatively, I think the entirety of Scarlet, Pokemon Scarlet is 20 gigabytes. That's pretty good. Then again, the texture sizes for that game are tiny. The N64 graphics and trees and whatever memory there was. I mean, granted, that was mostly with Sword and Shield, but still. I can't imagine Sword and Shield is that much bigger or that much smaller than Scarvi. Oh. I was screwed in at a weird angle. Okay, resistance. Better stop. Pretty sure this screw goes right here. Yeah, that seems about the right place. Oh, the Song of a Thousand Childhoods. Or millions. Okay. I think that's where it's supposed to be. Or maybe this screw was right there. Maybe that screw was right there. Maybe that screw was supposed to go here. Why don't I just unscrew that? For now. Oh. Oh god. There we go. Okay, let's just do this step by step. Oh yeah, adds that weird piece. Which one was it? Was it this one? I forget. I need to go fish that part out again. Probably should have been keeping these pieces on the actual tray. Okay, which piece? Oh, it's... No, it actually was this piece. No, that's mirrored. Okay, yeah, this is the piece that I need. Oh, that's right. Okay, I need to put this part in and then screw it down, I think. Oh yeah, this locks everything in place. Oh, why doesn't this want to go all the way down? Shoot. What pieces were these? Yeah, what parts? I feel like this big piece goes here. And those parts are right there. Part of me wants to actually just take apart this controller and see what the screws look like. I mean, I guess we could do that. I just realized I took out the screws on here, and now the screws are somewhere over here. That's not good. Oh well. Well, yeah, I could have sworn this screw was right here. Oh. Yeah, let's just say screw it and just put it in. This one probably goes right here. And then this one probably all the way up here. Let's drop this one in. Hopefully that's the right one. This one, the tri-screw. Yeah, that's right. We put the tri-screw one in here. Well, I mean, it'll all be locked down eventually anyways. Now let's put this one right here. Is that even a screw hole? I don't think that's even a screw hole. What? What screws am I... Where did that one go? Ooh, flip. Yeah, I already put that one in here. Where does this one go then? Did I put the wrong screw? Shoot. Okay, we have to go back to the beginning of this and see which screws... Oh, this is not good. Okay, so that flat screw was there. Yeah, the black screw was in here. Shoot. Where did this screw come from, though? Yeah, that is not a screw hole. Or... Oh, okay. This screw was from the other controller. That's where I'm going wrong. I think? No, this screw is too tiny. Are these screws the same? Okay, I think these... No, yeah, I think I put in the wrong screws. Oh, no. Oh, this is all sorts of bad. I mean, not the worst in the world, but... Mm. Yeah, we put this screw in right there. Yeah, that looks more right. And then this long screw goes in here. Okay. Now everything seems to be in place. Let's not touch anything more. Yeah, everything seems fine. Everything is fine. Again, we do have replacement screws, so... Okay. Oh my gosh. It's not just it being Japan because PlayStation is Japanese. Well, that's why I said specifically Nintendo is good with compressing their game sizes. Actually, Shield is 3 gigabytes. Oh my gosh. The size of games has to be a way to bully other games off console hard drive space. I mean, I feel like that's not even a conspiracy theory anymore. I'm pretty sure that's just fact. That's just how they do it. Okay, let's see. Installing release bracket. Why did it not go to that point in the video? Whoa? Let me bring up the frickin'... okay. Installing L bumper. There we go. Installing that bracket. Yeah, put the long black screw in here. Okay. Now we have to add this thing. This spring. Okay. Now that that's in here, I don't know... Oh, you know what? This is probably how it's supposed to go. Okay. That works perfectly. This feels good. We can drop... Oh! Not drop like that. We can drop in the release trigger. Another goated Zelda song. There we go. That brings out the little release. Gosh, banger song. Right, just push that all the way in. Okay, now you can take this piece, plug it in. This is for the battery power. Or no, we should probably add the battery power last. Add the rumble pack. How does it go? Does it go that way? It does go that way. Snap it in. Now this one goes. Snap it in. Right. Very paranoid, superstitious, so I'm not going to press any buttons. Or I'm going to try not to press any buttons. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. The light works. Did not mean to press the button. Today, I'm going to modify my Switch. Okay, let's go put these black ones in. These are the tri-screws.
Okay, let's add... Screw that in place. Come on. This is looking very promising. Oh, come on. I have to get a grip. I'm becoming very sweaty now. Oh, no. Gosh, it never feels good to slip on a screw. Okay. Yeah, now we put this screw in here. Gotta clamp everything shut with my fingies. Oh, gosh. Okay. Could be more tightened a bit more. There we go. Now, we go onto the side. Forget which screw goes where. Probably this small screw goes into this small screw hole. Gosh, this song is the theme of today. Gosh, there's this YouTube channel that I've been obsessed with. They only do shorts. Gosh, what is that YouTube channel? Let me go into my likes. I like so many of their videos. The YouTube channel is called... Cinemint Media. Like cinema and mint. And it's just... The video is just very simple. It's just of this character. And it's just pretty much this frame, but they animate her mouth. Oh. Oh, wait. Let me go to a video. But yeah, it's just this girl, Inoki, and she just talks, and it's very... It's like a... I don't even know. It's like slice of life comedy. But I love her accent. She says, "today," like that, and I have no idea what accent that is. Alright. It's gotta be... Because to me, it just sounds like when iDubbbz did his, like, generic foreign accent. It is me, iDubbbz. We're going to unbox a package from the fan mail. That's just like Russian or like some vague Gru Minions accent, right? Okay, I think we are good to put the rail on. Ooh. Okay. That button works. Come on. Okay, the button lasts a lot longer. I think the one I'm concerned with is the ZL. ZL works, okay. So I put the thing in correctly. Let's plug this in. Oh no, you can see face. Okay. Okay, let's plug it in. Okay, let's do... Just plug these in. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh no. The TMRs are drifting. And they said it wasn't they said it was drift proof. Ooh. That is not good. At least everything else works and I know how to take these apart now. But that is, at the very least, we have that. Oh my gosh. Okay, looks like I wasted $20 on the TMR sticks. Unless I just need to fix the connection on that point. I'll still add in this one, onto this controller, but yeah, that is not good. Alright, let's just put these off to the side. Orientate this correctly. Oh, man. Okay. I guess we'll just work on the other Joy-Cons now. Come on, let's just get all these pieces off. Why don't we add the stickers on the this first, so we don't have to deal with it later. Okay. Okay. That one in here. Sick looking Joy-Con. Thank you, thank you. I'm so glad that it looks cool. Disappointed that it doesn't function cool. But you know what? We will eventually fix that. Gosh, how long have I been going on for? An hour? This is taking an hour and 43. Okay, so hopefully this next part doesn't take as long. Okay, so there's that. Get this piece aligned. Okay. So that's all good. That functions fine. Let's see. Oh, yes. These parts are on the outer bit. And now we take apart these tri-screws. The orange one is the tri-screw. Okay. Second time's the charm. And I think this was... yeah, this was the hardest part, is to just get this thing popped open. I should probably clear up the desk a little bit. Okay. Pry that apart. What was the trick? I think we need to pull down and then pull away. I could have sworn it was pull down, then pull away. I feel like I'm forcing it too much. Yeah, come on. There we go. Be very careful. Alright. Now to get the rumble out. How was it? I just open it from the back here. I think that's how it was. Maybe I should use the tweezies. Nope, that's not as effective. I guess, yeah, let's take out the battery first. First and foremost. There we go. Battery removed. Come on. I don't want to get my hobby knife out to do this. Man. I have no choice. Let's get the hobby knife out. Just to get underneath this lip. And then pop it up. Flip. Man, okay. Guess we'll just leave this thing attached and we'll just pop out the rumble pack. Hopefully I don't flub the wire.
Toss that piece out. Right, just wiggle it out instead. Come on. Man. Yeah, I don't want to grab it by the actual thing. I'll just... Screw it, I'll just leave it dangling. Alright, let's take this out and do the old teeth method again. Ooh. Okay, push that in. There we go. Drop that piece. Drop these pieces. Oh, now this thing is sticking. Stick that right on here. Now we have to take apart this piece, which is very nerve-wracking. Oh, I think I partially got it free. There we go. Toss that out. Bring that here. Okay, now we're at the point where we have to take apart some screws. Hopefully I'll keep better track of screws this time. Which one? Okay, the black ones, black screws, are for the rails here. Or this rail. Okay. Let me make like a diagram. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so I was right. The long black screw goes in the top corner. There's that one. Let's take this screw out. Oh. And then this one holds down this weird piece. Oh my god. Has this been entertaining to watch? I feel like I asked that question a lot. I'm just self-conscious about my content. Are you guys having fun seeing how this whole process goes? There we go. Oh. Right here. Now let's get this one out. Does this free this part? I don't remember if this frees this whole thing. I'm playing my Switch 2 while listening, so yeah. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, let's pull. Okay, this whole thing becomes free. Toss that out. Bring this. Oh, that's right. Both of these are attached. Forgot about that point. Flip. Remove. Flip. Remove. Okay. Oh, it was just this thing. This thing was just taped on. Forgot about that. Okay. Let's go replace this part. Do the nerve-wracking thing of removing this whole assembly from the battery. Okay, let's take out this ribbon cable bit. All right. Come on, snap in place, you son of a gun. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's go replace the springs on here. Well, interesting to see how controllers work. Fun is subjective. The stream is engaging. You don't need to do epic gamer stuff with this kind of stream. I know. I'm just always self-conscious about my stuff. I was kind of hoping that I'd do this quicker so I can have time to assemble a Gundam model on stream, because I actually do have a third-party Gundam model, a Gundam Wing model. But maybe we'll have enough time. I mean, I'm not doing anything after the stream, so maybe I'll add another thing to do. This thing needs to... There we go, snap in place. Okay, toss that out. Now let's get to changing this piece. The whole rail system. Remove the ribbon cable if my plier or my tweezers can get underneath this dang ribbon. Come on. There we go. Now, we need to free this thing. Oh, wait. Need to take out this screw first before freeing this thing. Oh, wait. I'm holding it upside down. Now, take this part out. Okay. Oh wait, shoot. That's right, everything is connected. So, yeah. We have to take out this ribbon cable as well. Okay. This is the part where I have to memorize where each spring goes, or each thing goes on. This one has a different orientation than the last one. Okay. Let's go grab this one. Then the one right underneath, or right above the rail. Oh. There we go. Any others I'm missing? Doesn't look like I'm missing... Oh, wait. There's this one right on top of here. Oh my god. Let me... get this piece. Oh god. Alright. Now this one's below the rail. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Let me grip. Now the one at the very bottom. And then I just have the two holding the analog stick. Add these onto the side just to make sure that I recognize that they're different ones. Oh. Let me remove the rail. Okay, now I can remove this. Okay, let me get this dang screw out. Okay. Grab. Alright. We can take this thing off now. Take that out. Hopefully I can install this one correctly. Yeah, I feel like I could have sworn that there's like a cover on this thing that's causing it to be weird. I don't know, let's take a look at that. Is there actually a cover on this? Where's my knife? If I do end up ruining this, then whatever. No, it doesn't seem that there is a cover. That's just how it is. Okay. Well, I'll put that in later. Let's add our buttons and stuff. Right, plus button. Oh, come on. You dingus. Oh my god. Okay. I'll just grab it like this. And then get the rubber dome. Why am I doing this? Need to put it in here. I'm very silly right now. Alright. There we go. Now we've got this is the home button. And then I'm actually going to put in a clear button for the C button. Because I'm not even really going to use the C button, so I'm just going to kind of hide it, essentially. And also, so it becomes symmetrical with the other Joy-Con. Because on this Joy-Con, there's only one square button, but on here, or there's just one button on this Joy-Con, but on this Joy-Con, there are two buttons, so I will just hide the bottom button. And yeah, I'm never going to use the C button, so what's even the point of caring about it? Alright, so there's X. This one's A. This one, Y. Oh no, Y is right here. B. Any other button? No, okay, these ones are all for the rail. Alright, let's take off these double-sided taped buttons. Yeah, you can't see the C button. Exactly. Gosh, I don't know why they delegated the C button to be a Nintendo Switch Online exclusive button. What a waste of a button. They couldn't have called the capture button the C button. Okay, so everything's in place. There we go. Can't even see, or you can barely see the C button. So now they are kind of symmetrical. A little bit. Okay, let's toss this rail guard. And this. Oh. Okay. Now we need to get rid of this brace. How did I do it last time? I just went like this, didn't I? Ooh, come on. I feel like the same strategy is not working again. Maybe if I go this top corner. There we go. That's seems to be doing a lot better. It's got to be very, very slow. Can't force this out too fast. okay. Clean snap. Drop it in. Let's realign it. Come on. There we go. Okay. This piece is complete. Honestly, we just need to focus on the rail system. Hopefully my buttons are in the right place. SR. And this one's SL. Be very embarrassing to have these things upside down. I thought people wanted to talk with a bad microphone to each other. This Nintendo Switch doesn't have a microphone built in, does it? Doesn't it need a webcam microphone accessory? Yeah, I don't think I'm ever buying a Switch webcam microphone thing. Okay, and this spring is gonna pop out like crazy. Have to be careful about that. Oh. I think it does somewhere along the bottom. Oh, along the bottom of the console itself, not the Joy-Cons. Thank God they didn't put in the Joy-Cons. Okay, there we go. Remove that. Oh. Got the spring. Drop that piece. Bring this up. Okay, remove that. The connection. And then, what was it? We just pull this up. It's mainly in here by friction. Oh. There we go. Okay. Come on. Now. Hold up. There we go. Now we got it out. Place that upright like that. Right, remove the rubber dome. Put this Lego nipple right there. I'm mistaken, it's on top next to the card slot. Oh! I see. Okay. Take out the pieces, these metal bits. Feels so weird having like solid metal buttons. Okay. That's right, we need to get like a knife in here, or... did I use the tweezers last time? Just pry this out. Ooh, another goated song. Everything in Wind Waker is just goated. There is no such thing as a woated Wind Waker song. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, now I can go grab it with tweezers. Flip it. Okay, there we go. Now we can add the little rubber inserts. Yeah, Gotta press it on both sides. Grab this one. Okay. Now on this side. Okay, and then one more rubber insert, and then we can toss this thing. Okay. Drop the buttons. We can put this button in here now. If it'll align properly. Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. My butterfingers. Okay. Got these. Gotta snap it in place. There we go. Okay. I think it's good. Now I'll get this sensor. This part sticking up and out. Okay, now push it. Okay. Got these pieces in place. If this thing would align. There we go. Oh my gosh. Screws, get in there. Oh, Facebook Messenger. Okay, there we go. Almost done with this sub build. Okay, there's that one. Right, one more screw, then we can put this. Oh god. I'll just manually put you in here. Okay, that one just does not like staying inside. Okay. Correct spot. Right, what was the order of operations we need to do again? I totally forgot. Put this on its belly. This goes over here. There we go. And then we need to add this in here. Guess we'll tape it down and screw everything in once it's been slid in place. Okay. Now put the tape over. Should add the screws in or the TMR joystick. Gosh, I really hope the TMR joystick on the other Joy-Con is easy to fix. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, this song gives me so much PTSD. I fell over and winded myself in so many memories of the song. Some of my memories of this song is now connected to the pain and fear of being winded. The Winded Waker. Oh yeah, the ocean theme. But did I love these kind of DIY projects? So glad that you enjoy watching this. Excellently named Poop Master Supreme. Poop Monster Supreme. Pardon. Okay, I just need to get this one last screw so I can lock down this Joy-Con analog stick. Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay, hopefully I didn't bend that too much. Okay, I have to make sure I remember where every screw goes. I remember the placement of these screws. I think this one... Oh yeah, these screws right here, these were for the rail system. Okay, let's be careful about the screw on this one. God, it's actually cool seeing how it's actively being threaded right here. I don't think the camera can pick it up, but... Okay. That one's in there. Grab this one. Because I need a counter of how many times I say screw this stream. Okay. I think now... Gosh, that looks so out of place. It kind of makes it... This looks like a little bit of like a watermelon color because of the matcha green and then the bright pink. Alright, yeah, we have to put these ones now. Yeah, okay, that's the right amount of force, or like torque. Ooh, classic. This, Zelda's theme. I'm not super familiar. Again, I'm not super familiar with a whole lot of Zelda. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Zelda movie next year. Are we all excited for that? Totally forgot who's even playing who. Not that it really matters. I would have killed for Hunter Schafer to play Zelda, though. She would have been perfect. And everybody memeing that Tom Holland is Link. Okay. Everything feels right. Yeah, might as well plug everything in ribbon cable wise. Right, one ribbon cable. Come on. Flip that. Get the second ribbon cable in here. Okay, I think that's put in place as best as I can. Now for the TMR stick. I swear to God, if this one also messes up, I'm gonna go ballistic. Not really. I don't have the energy for that. Yeah, I think it's pushed in all the way. Oh yeah, these pieces are for this, so... Then once I connect this, then we can start putting in these pieces. Okay, how am I going to connect this ribbon cable? Okay, I think that's gone in as far as it can. Now we can flip this over. Oh, come on. Why are you not letting me... There we go. Alright. Lift this up just a tiny bit. Add in the springs. If they hook on all the way. Okay, spring feels good. Locked in place. Add now this spring. And do this. Right, that feels good. That feels nice as well. Oh, yeah, let's... Which direction? Oh, I probably have to bring up the video in order to... Or no, wait, it was like this. That's how it's orientated. Oh, so exciting. We're almost done with this one. Hopefully it's not another mess up. Come on. Press in. Okay. There's that. Oh wait, I needed to put this piece in. Totally forgot. All right. Yeah, this black piece. Right on top. Just realized that a screw needs to go inside here. Underneath. I forgot to put in a screw underneath the trigger button. At least the trigger button's easy to come off. Actually, I don't feel like I need to screw the screw in underneath underneath the trigger. Everything else around it is already screwed in pretty tight. Wait, is this even the right spot? I could have sworn this screw is probably in this corner. Nope, that is incorrect. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just needed to press a little bit for it to latch on. Yeah, I just need a little bit of a press. And then let's see if I can drop... There's like a little screw hole right here that I need to drop this in. Okay, let me see if I can do that. Okay, no, definitely can't. Need to pry this off. How did we do it again? I need to figure out how to do this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's that tiny screw hole. Oh my gosh, we are so close. All right. Add this back on. Okay. And all of our screws are here. Just need to plug in the battery. Okay. Okay. Very promising. Oh wait, we need to put this whole assembly with the release button. Okay. Now combine it all together. Oh, why is it not? Oh, that's why. Totally forgot that there's like a latch that needed to be connected. Okay. Let's put these very tiny. We need this screw back. No, I just realized this switch has been on the whole time. There we go. No, I keep accidentally, like, rotating too much and slipping. Okay. All the buttons seem to be activating the search function. Like the connection search. Like the real one. Okay, the trigger works. I installed the ribbon cable correctly. No. Okay. There's that one. The final screw. And this one's a Phillips head. Oh my god. Add in the rail cover. Good lord. Finally, we've got both of the Joy-Cons. Yeah, I can barely even see the C button. Good thing, because I don't even really use it. Oh my god. Okay. Let's get my Tamagotchi wipe. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Okay, this Joy-Con seems to be fine. I think. Is there a setting that we can do? System settings. Controllers. Let's see. Calibrate control sticks. Okay, that one seems to be fine. Oh yeah, and this one has a little bit of drift already. Let's see. Press X to calibrate the control stick if the control stick is not working as expected. Calibrate. Push the control stick towards. There we go. Rotate, okay. Okay, now it's calibrated, which means if we go back. Okay, cool. It works. Oh my goodness. Now we can actually bask in the glory of this. I should probably maybe turn off. No, maybe I should just lessen this light. I should change the camera properties. Configure video. Yeah, auto white balance. Or no, yeah, take off auto white balance. There we go. Up to the saturation bit. So now you can actually tell these colors on screen are a bit more true to real life. Except for the green. The green is a lot subtler. I bet I have to take a picture out in, like, natural sunlight. But, yeah, this is the controllers. Yeah, hopefully we can get, the red and blue parts, the rings around. Hopefully we can get these parts changed with the clear purple ones eventually. But yeah, and then looking on the back, ooh, look at that. You can see the battery there. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm so glad I finally, I've had my Switch for like a week. It's finally the way I want it to be. Good God. What a journey. The shell looks great. Hooray. Yeah. 2.5 hours for 2 Joy-Cons. This is definitely, I wouldn't say it's harder to take apart than an original Joy-Con. I will say there's just more parts involved. I think the other Joy-Con has less parts, but because it's so small, it is very hard to manage each part. But yeah, what's cool is that when I take off these, you can actually see that I've got a green sticker on the inside. But yeah. I wonder if there's a program that allows you to change the in-system color of the Joy-Cons. Because I know that there's a program on... I know there's a program on PC, which actually, if you connect the Joy-Con via Bluetooth to your computer and open up the program, you can actually change the color, the internal color of the Joy-Con to whatever you want. Like, gives you an RGB slider so that whenever you slide a Joy-Con in, it actually shows up as whatever color you want. So I think I'll have to find a program, or maybe the same program works with the Switch 2 Joy-Cons to change the internal color so that when I... so that whenever you're on this screen, the colors of the Joy-Con will be accurate to what it is in real life. But yeah, that was stressful as heck. My goodness.
Mako 2.0 with clear plastic. I do want to do a 2.0 model with clear plastic, or not clear plastic, clear purple parts somewhere on my body. But yeah. You know what? This is the song to look at this Switch. Oh, so clean. Look at Vander and his foxy grandpa look. Let's see. Where do I want to put everybody? Who is this? This is a corrupted magic user. Actually. Darn, we don't have enough space to attack this guy. See, I'm a spear user, so does spear users... Yeah, spear users... Oh, wait. Spear users are weak to axes. Let's attack this guy. Oh, nice. Man, I should probably figure out how to get my game capture to work. Either that or I just need to buy a game capture that plugs directly into my PC. I feel like that would be the smarter option. Yeah, let's chain guard. Now let's bring Alfred and Sigurd. We'll just wait right here. Now we need to move everybody else. Arrow Girl. Attack. There we go. Gosh, I can't wait until the next Fire Emblem game comes out, because they've got frickin' a girl that looks exactly like Brazilian Miku on there. Also, so sad that Brazil lost. Oh, yeah, that's something I can't believe I've gone 2.5 hours without mentioning it. FIFA. I usually don't care about FIFA, but considering that FIFA has been hosted relatively close proximity to me, actually very much engaged with this year's FIFA. Are we all ready for France v Spain tomorrow? And then after that, the day after tomorrow, it's... What is it? Argentina versus England. That's going to be exciting. Elgatos are generally easy to use for Switch, just gotta remember turn off auto HDR. I see, I see. I guess that's the price you pay for more premium build than the Switch one. True, true. FIFA, that chick from Final Fantasy who's now in Street Fighter. Oh man, the Tifa World Cup, that would be amazing. Oh yeah. There we go. Hooray! Defeated. But yeah. Is this Engage? Yeah, this is Fire Emblem Engage. Are we going to be able to see inside of you with clear plastic parts? Probably. I don't know what plastic or what clear parts I would have inside of my 2.0 body. Let's see. Yeah, attack. And then let's do... Oh wait, I need her to take out this magic user. Seraphim, die. Oh, that's such a unique thing to see, like, environment breaking. That's so cool. Gosh, I'm already liking this game so much more than Fire Emblem Three Houses. And then attack. Whoops, no. Attack with... Yeah, let's do Javelin instead. Alright, now it's enemy phase. And now it's time for me to put this away and clean up things. I wonder... Oh shoot, you know what? I actually don't have the materials to build Gunpla right now, because the manual for this Gunpla I've never built before. But yeah, it is a Chinese kit, a third-party kit of the Serpent Custom from Wing Endless Waltz, but I'll build that on another stream. I need to get the instructions, and the instructions aren't under a pile of stuff. But there's one thing I can, or there's a couple things I can show you before I go. I got some mail. One of the things I got in the mail was an Animini's. I do already have an Evil Pomni Animini's, but this is one I bought right after watching the Digital Circus movie. So it took a while. Oh, Blockies. Oh wait, I actually do. In Santa Cruz, I went to a game store called Level Up Games, and they had Blockies, and I thought I had picked up a Blockies Soundwave, because the boxes, usually with Blockies, the boxes are seated. So in the Blockies Transformers 1 Wave 2, the middle block, or the middle, the one in the very middle, that one's supposed to be Soundwave, but I picked that one up and it was Starscream. So maybe the source that I went to was incorrect, or maybe the middle block really is Starscream, but I ended up getting a Steve Buscemi. Disappointed. Well, not entirely disappointed. I do love Starscream's. I love all the Seekers designs in Transformers 1. They're very nice. But yeah, I was building this guy and swooshing him around on the beach. I should have gotten pictures of that, but very nice figure. I need to see if any other places, because like no place around me sells Blockies. Walmart used to sell Blockies, but the Walmart I go to, or the two Walmarts I go to, no longer sell Blockies. Very sad about that. I did see Kranix. I did see a Kranix, and I was very tempted. But yeah. Anyways, let's see what we've got. We've got Iconic Pomni, Anime Pomni, Beach Pomni, Noir Pomni, Possessed, and Evil. I already have Evil. If I get Evil again, I'm going to be very annoyed. But I actually kind of want Possessed, not gonna lie. I used to not want Possessed, but now that I have an Evil, I'm totally fine with getting Possessed. But yeah. Let's see. What do we got here? Wow, I actually like how there's a bit of plastic underneath. I mean, it's wasteful. It's not something that's needed, but I like how there's a little bit of like plastic or tape that allows for an easier pull of the thing. All right. Let's get this off. All ripped apart. All right. Place your bets, people. Which one do we think it's gonna be? You know what? This is actually a perfect chance to throw away out all of the trash on my desktop. These little baggies, or no, I need that. This little bag I don't need. It's gonna be Kaufmo. Oh gosh, if it's Evil again, I'm going to funny scream. Not really. Can I even tell what it is by feeling it out? I can't really feel it out. Oh, there's no horn on it, so it's not the mystery. It's not the... What's it? The Unicorn Pomni. Damn, I thought I was gonna feel it out. Ooh, how fitting! I got Beach Pomni, and I was just at the beach yesterday. Awesome! I feel like her pants have been pulled down a bit too low. There we go. Yeah, make the shorts. Or maybe that's as low as they go. But yeah, Beach Pomni. I actually really like that. That's very nice. I like that. Easy access pants, huh? I'm pretty sure you can just cut off this little snip and then... Oh wait, can she... Oh my gosh. She can get almost naked. Pomni butt. Let's see, when was this manufactured? June 30th. Oh, wow. It's very close. On my evil Pomni, it has a manufacturing date of April 20th. So that is amazing. I'm never taking off the tag. How many other people can say that they have a Pomni Animini's pendant that was made on 420? Nobody. But yeah, Beach Pomni. Awesome. I hope this doesn't awaken things in me. But yeah, there's actually one more thing that I would like to show off before I go. And I said I bought merch from the Amazing Digital Circus movie. So you guys can probably guess what it is that I'm going to show off. But this thing is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. This is the Pomni popcorn bucket. Look at my hand. Look at how small it is. But I guess, you know, for $30, that's not bad. How do I open... Okay, so we got the back of her head. She's got a gaping hole in the back of her head, JFK style. Come on. Open up. Okay, wait, let me... This thing is very tough to open up. What the heck? There we go. Yeah. That is a bit haunting looking. But yeah. Oh yeah, it just needs to be broken into. Now it's easy to pull apart. But yeah, look at her. I like the clear blue. That's a very nice looking blue. Yeah, very silly. June 20th. Made in Guangdong, Shenzhen. And yeah, it also comes with a little bubble. Popcorn bucket, all rights reserved. And yeah, it comes with a little like thing on here. And we can strap that on. Let's take this off. Come on. Eat. There we go. But yeah, that is very cool. I love popcorn buckets that have a handle on them. I feel like that's way more useful. Man. Now the real question is, do I actually use this? I'm probably not going to put real popcorn in here because I'm not going to... I don't feel like cleaning this thing. If anything, I'll probably put just random candy in here. I'll put like Starburst or Hi-Chews. Well, not Hi-Chews. I hate Hi-Chews. Hi-Chews are disgusting. Way too much sugar for me. Way too much sugar for my pre-diabetic butt. Ooh, wait. This could be like a... Oh my gosh, it's like a... what was that one Eddie Murphy movie where Eddie Murphy was inside of like a big Eddie Murphy, and there was like tiny 5 Eddie Murphys inside the one big Eddie Murphy? What was that movie called? I forgot what it was. That came out in like 2006. But it's kind of like that. Oh, can you see Pomni from the mouth of giant Mecha Pomni? Kinda can. Kinda can see her face. I need to make like a giant robot. I need to 3D print a giant robot body for this Pomni Evangelion. Dave? Meet Dave, I think. Gosh, that movie was so bad. I feel like the entire movie was made just to make a poop joke. Because the little Eddie Murphys, or I think Eddie Murphy, it's weird. Eddie Murphy plays one of the tiny people, but the rest of the tiny people are just other actors. But they pilot a giant mech of Eddie Murphy, but they're all numbered. So Eddie Murphy's character, his name is 1. Then there was a guy in there named 2. and 2 was the bad guy. He was like the twist villain. And then he takes control of Giant Mecha Eddie Murphy. And one of his lines is, "Get ready for a big number 2." And I remember, even as a kid, I'm just like, that is the most forced joke of this entire movie. What's the diameter of that mouth? Do I have my calipers? The heck, I thought I put my calipers somewhere. Oh, they're over here. I can tell you exactly how big that mouth is. It is... Oh, let me put it in inches. It is 1.9 inches, which I think is the perfect size. Maybe it's a little bit too big for you guys. I don't know. 1.9 inches, that's pretty big. I don't think you guys are gonna fit in that. Me, on the other hand, I think this mouth needs to be, you know what? The mouth needs to be this big for me to fit in. But yeah, my hand would fit in perfectly. The 2 million punchline that nobody liked. Can you tell me what that mouth do? I wish this part was removable. That'd be fun if the mouth part was removable, so you can like fill her up with like M&Ms and stuff, and she's just vomiting M&Ms. Actually, I wonder how much of this you can take apart. I can see that there are pieces right here that are connected onto like little posts right there and there, but it's looks like it's glued in. You can't... I was hoping that it was going to be screwed in, so if you can unscrew this, then you can just pop out the mouth cover. Unfortunate. But yeah, this is still pretty cool. A lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be, but I think it makes for a better shelf item, which I'm pretty sure that's what they expected this was going to be, is just a shelf thing. Maybe I can put it on top. Oh my gosh, it actually fits on top of my desktop computer shelves. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Anyways, that's all I have to show off on stream. So I guess we'll call this a day. Thank you all for joining me on the journey of putting my Switch... Whoops, did I mean to... Oh no, yeah, it's going through. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for being on the journey. Oh no, I don't want Chloe to die. There we go. Yeah. Thank you for being on the journey with me to put this whole thing together. And yeah, I don't know when the next stream will be. My shifts are getting very annoying, getting all like night shifts. So my shifts will start at like 5. So it's like, well, great, I can't stream at the normal time. But yeah, once the next stream comes, guys, I'll give you guys a little hint on what the next stream is. You guys remember? You guys know what this is? And yes, I did buy my childhood figure because I remember having a Q-Rex as a kid, and I wished that it would transform. So when I was a kid, I always did this to the Q-Rex, to this Q-Rex action figure. I just twist up the arms and then make it go like that. And I'm just like, whoa, it transformed, even though not really. I was trying to like rip this head off so I could like glue it on here. But yeah, the next stream is going to be the Q-Rex model kit, and we'll do a size comparison with this and size comparison with the other model kits we have. But yeah, look forward to that. That'll probably be sometime next week. Hopefully I don't take another month off. I doubt it. My living situation has become safe now, so I can stream without being bothered and stuff. But yeah, that'll be next stream. And again, thank you all for coming to the stream. Thank you all for being patient with my month-long hiatus, but we are back now. I got the Car Ranger SMP recently. I should set a stream for that soon. Ooh, I also got the Car Ranger SMP. So I need to prep that for stream. That'll probably be like next month's build stream. But yeah. Actually, I just realized after I said next month's build stream, I realized that I will be going on hiatus a little bit. At least it's not indefinite hiatus, because I'm going to Japan soon, within the next couple months, and I will be in Japan for like 3 weeks. So that'll be crazy. And yeah. JP trip, let's go. Hopefully I can get my hands on a lot of stuff. I need to study up more on Japanese though, because my parents, they're not hiring a translator or tour guide. I am going to be the tour guide, even though my Japanese is not good. But I'm learning. I'm still learning, so hopefully I can manage to find a lot of fun stuff, good deals. Trying to look for a bunch of Gavan stuff. Even though I've yet to finish Gavan. Gavan is like, what is it, like 2 episodes left? But Gavan stuff is selling so bad in Japan that a lot of their items are getting like 100 yen out. And I'm just like, I'm gonna just get everything for pennies on the dollar, quite literally. So I can't wait for that. Can't wait to see... Oh yeah, while I'm in Japan, the Kamen Rider Mice driver will be released. So I can't wait to be one of the first Americans to get my hands on a Mice driver. Let's see. Omega Horn will have premiered by the time I go to Japan, so maybe I'll get an Omega Horn action figure. I don't want to get the DX stuff. The DX stuff is way too bulky for me to take back. But if I could just get an action figure of Omega Horn, that'd be so funny, because he looks like Fred Durst. I'd love to get an action figure of Omega Horn, and he's doing like the hand thing that Fred Durst, that one famous picture of him. But yeah. Can't wait to watch Kamen Rider Tom and Jerry. I hope they do a Tom and Jerry Scream. They do funny Scream. But yeah. Can't wait for that. And yeah, I'm gonna stop blabbing. I've got a spam musubi to eat, and I'm very hungry now. But yeah, thank you all for coming by, and I'll catch you on the next one whenever that may be. Later. Bye.